Hi, my name is Jack the Instructor. You're about to experience one of the most effective training tools to help you use social media to find more candidates. Finding contract workers on LinkedIn. You can use some of our advanced search techniques to find contract workers and short-term employees to fill those contracts and get us the right recruits and the right candidates that we're looking for. Let's start by taking a look at an actual profile on LinkedIn to see how people let us know that they're interested in contract work. If we take a look at what people are interested in, we can notice that there's a couple of options that are really useful for us to be aware of. Number one, consulting offers, and even more important, expertise requests. This is where they want to be hired based on their expertise. This is another way of saying contract work. It's LinkedIn's format. So now let's log into LinkedIn and see what happens when we do a search within the LinkedIn search tool for experts in the field of accounting. So let's look for accountants in my network. And you can see there's tons of accountants that show up because I'm part of that large accountant group. 2,871 group members who are accountants. With an upgraded and paid LinkedIn account, we can use the Interested In section in order to narrow down and find industry experts or people that are interested in consulting work. But as with everything on LinkedIn, there's always a way to get around having to pay for it, and using the right tools will get us there. So let's look for industry experts using Google. We just open up Google, and if we type in the right search term, we'll be able to find tons of industry experts in the field we're looking in, even people far outside our own network. So we just type in site:/www.linkedin.com with no spaces in there. And then we see, again, we have our 118 million pages. So we just type in the word experts after linkedin.com and click search. As you can see, now we have tons of profiles where people have used the word experts. The next thing we want to do is remove groups from our search results because we're looking for actual candidates who are ready for contract work. We type -in_URL:groups. Next thing we want to do is remove companies. So we type -in_URL:company and -in_URL:companies, the plural. And now, as you can see, we're starting to have more people that mention being an expert. Now that we know how to find experts, what we really want to find is an expert in the field of accounting. So let's modify our search string a little bit more and change it from experts to accountants to start narrowing down based on that field. So we just add the word accountants, and now look at our results. And the last thing we want to do is remove jobs because we're still getting tons of job listings. When searching with Google or other search engines, a lot of times it's just about removing the unrelated results. As you can see, now we have Lori Dyke, a CPA, and let's check in the new tab to make sure we're going in the right direction. As you can see, she's interested in expertise requests. Great. Exactly the type of candidate we're looking for. So now, let's refine it to accountants who are looking for expertise requests, and we're going to find exactly who we're looking for. Now we have tons and tons of accountants. All of them are looking for expertise requests, which means they're ready to be hired for contract work. Exactly the type of candidate we're looking for. Let's refine it even more to try and find a candidate in Nashville. Let's try Bruce Wiseman, a CPA in Nashville, and see if he's who we're looking for. He's a senior auditor. He has a lot of experience as an accountant. He only has a small number of connections, like most people on LinkedIn, so he'd be hard to find without searching in this technique. And look, he is up for expertise requests. Exactly the type of candidate we're looking for. Now let's see what happens when we use Yahoo instead of Google. We type site:/www.linkedin.com and then accountants, and now we come up with tons of accountants. Let's refine it even more by looking for accountants in Nashville that are available for expertise requests. And now we have a huge list of accountants that are all available for expertise requests or contract work in the Nashville area. Let's take a look at Lou Green's profile. As you can see, now we have an accountant. We know their name. Even though they have 0 connections, we still were able to access and find this profile using our external tools, even though we don't have one of those very, very expensive LinkedIn accounts. There's always a way to find these people. And as you can see, he's interested in expertise requests. So this is exactly the type of candidate we could use. We simply find the right number for Walmart, call Lou Green, as taught in the previous lesson, and we can access him and find out and just say, "Hey Lou, we have a great opportunity for you." Let's take a look at another profile that came with a picture. Here we have Bill J, who only has 5 connections. Now how can we get in touch with this guy who's very interested in contract work? We can see the previous places he's worked, but even more exciting, we can see he has a personal website. So let's open up his personal website and see what happens. Now we see that he's interested in photography, and there's even a contact button. We have his direct mobile number and his home phone number. Now we can call Bill, and we even know his interests, so we can call him up, talk about the position, and even build a little rapport by mentioning photography and talking about something you know he's already interested in. And that's how powerful finding contract workers using Google and Yahoo can be.